Back in 1988 is the first time I ever heard Paulette Carlson sing, and she was singing with the group Highway 101. It was on the radio, and the song was "Do You Love Me? Just Say Yes." And it really knocked me off my feet when I heard it. I thought it was so good. It's like a sound I never heard before. And so that's the first song I heard by Paulette and 101. I didn't hear "Somewhere Tonight" and "The Bed You Made for Me" and "Whiskey" until later when I bought every CD, which they only had three at the time. The first one was Highway 101 Introduction CD, and the Highway 101 2, and I'll Paint the Town. And as you all well know, Paulette walked away from the group for some reason. Well, I guess the reason was to get married, and it was a life choice of hers, and she still continued to do solo performances and gigs when asked. So she's been staying uh, active in music. She's been singing. She's been writing songs. She wrote the songs "Thank You Vets." She wrote "That Old Glass Case," and just recently, her most recent, "Branded Soul." She's a great songwriter. She wrote her hit recording of "The Bed You Made for Me" with 101. And right now she's in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know the details of what's going on, but behind the scenes, I hope it's to make more music because I love her singing. Like I said, I first saw her on August 20th, 1989 in Hunter Mountain with the Highway 101 group. I saw her in Lowell, Massachusetts in 1990 with Highway 101 again. 1992, I saw her in Wallingford, Connecticut at the Oakdale Theater. In 93, I saw her in New Paltz, New York at the New Paltz Fair, 106th anniversary. And she was solo at that time. She was solo except for the first two times I saw her. So after that, I saw her again in Hunter Mountain, New York. And I was very pleased to be able to go backstage and speak with her in New Paltz and also in Hunter Mountain in 1994, the last time I saw her live. I'd love to see her again. So she's my favorite country and western artist, singer, entertainer of all time. And just the way it is. I know we all have our favorites, and I certainly have mine. I just tried to sing a cappella, "Just Say Yes," and it's kind of like a little brief song, but I hope you like it. So anyway, that's my background with Paula. I don't pretend to be tight with her, but I do love her music and can't get enough of it. Actually, I hope she makes another recording. I know there was a time she was talking about doing a Western album, believe it or not. And of course, "Branded Soul" is a song she wrote along those lines. And she has so many good recordings that she has with Warner Brothers that were never released. One being a song that George Strait did, "Blue Clear Sky," something to this effect. I listened to George's version of it, and I was trying to picture. I was trying to understand how the 101 sound would adjust to that. But she seemed pretty confident that it had come out really well. But George had beat her to the punch with getting the song out. Beat the group with the punch of getting the song out first, and of course everything George Strait did became a hit. Uh, anyway, there's some songs she did for Warner Brothers that were never released that she was really quite pleased with. From what I understand from an interview she just gave Scott Wickle, One is called One of These Days, and she wanted to have that released on her greatest hits with 101 CD, but they chose instead Someone Else's Trouble Now. And she said she was outvoted. That's why her song that she wrote with somebody else never got on the greatest hits album. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough, I guess. So I'm just going to be on the lookout for some new Paulette Carlson music. So I listen to her every day. My God, I don't know how many hours I spent listening to her. And she has so many songs. Like I say, that she did a recording of "The Bed You Made for Me" with dub over voice, her own voice, kind of like the Patti Page thing. And she sang it slower than the hit recording of that song, and it sounded so beautiful. But unfortunately, the cassette tape is gone now. I don't know where it went, but she did a few songs on there that were sent to me by the fan club president at the time. I think his name was Shields. I don't remember. I don't remember his first name. Randy Shields, is it? I don't know. Anyway, he was living out there in Colorado, and he sent that tape along to me. I very much wanted to get to know her better, and still do. So maybe she'll pass by here one day, close by, and I'll get a chance to see her again. All right. Well, that's just my own reflection on Paulette Carlson, and she's my favorite. Hands down, easy, no contest.